And welcome back to my channel, unless of course you're new here, in which case, hi, hello, I'm Ashley, and welcome to my random little corner of the internet. Today is going to be another Tutorial Tuesday, where I take what would normally be a boring day of the week and teach you something cool, I hope. Today we're going to be working on how to make your own alcohol inks. It's actually a lot simpler than I thought originally, so let's just get into it. Alright, so this tutorial is a lot easier than I had thought it was when I started looking up how to make them myself, because when I started going to craft stores and trying to buy them, I always came up with the problem like the color that I wanted wasn't there, or I had to buy this pack of like 6 and I only needed one color, and yes, eventually I'd probably use those other colors, but your girl's broke. So for this tutorial, you are obviously going to need alcohol. I think I paid 96 cents for this bottle. It's just 91% alcohol. It's the Equate brand from Walmart. I think it's the higher the percentage, the better, obviously. Next, you are going to need some kind of permanent marker. I just went with these Bic Intensities. They were cheaper than the Sharpies were. That came with 26 in the package. They're super brightly colored. You can see I've already made some of my own, obviously, so some are missing. And you're going to need cups. We're going to do 2 today, that's why I have 2 cups, so you're just going to need as many cups as you are doing colors. Then you need some of these dropper bottles. I got these on Amazon, and I will link them below. But they're just these little, excuse my nails, there's these little dropper bottles, squeezy bottles. And I think this one came with, I can't find the little baggie right now, but it came with 12 in the package, I believe. I am going to link them below. You're going to need scissors, and you don't necessarily need a funnel, but I find it easier when pouring the alcohol into the squeezy bottles to have a funnel. Oh, and gloves. Gloves are always a great thing, unless you want your fingers to be permanently colorful. Same thing with something to cover your workspace. Alrighty. So I suggest that the first step that you do is fill up your little squeezy bottle with alcohol. This is not where you're going to make the ink. This is where it's going to go, obviously, after it's done. But that way you kind of know how much alcohol is going to actually fit in the bottle. You know what, honey? Oh, okay. And this is why we cover our workspace. Made a big mess. Okay, but that is fine. Alright, so you're going to pour what's in this bottle into this cup. I did over pour, so I should be fine, but just in case, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more. I do that only because the last time that I made them, I wasn't prepared for the alcohol to actually evaporate and ended up with a lot less ink than I thought it was going to. So, let's do this again. Alright, and then do our other cup. And just a little bit more. Alright. Now let's pick our colors. I want to go for something kind of bright, but I don't know. I'm going to go for some Christmassy colors apparently, because these are the ones standing out to me. They're really rich looking. So we're going to go with forest green. So you can kind of see that on that band there if I take the lid off. Yeah, there we go. This is real dark green. And this one is called, sure. Oh, Rambunctious Red. So here we go. I do like to remember what they're called just because that's what I end up labeling them on the individual bottles. Okay, so off side. Let's get our gloves on before I make a huge mess and I look like a Christmas tree. Alright. I would say you could use your scissors here, but the best way to do that is with brute force. So you're just going to take it here. These particular markers. I don't know if all the markers will do this, but there we go. That comes right out of there. But then you will use your scissors because the best way to get them to all fit in the cup is, I'm probably completely out of frame, you're just going to cut it into little pieces because that whole big stick is not going to fit in there. Alrighty. So there we go. You can already see it starting to dissolve in there. And let's do our other color. Okay. Dilute them. Let's see if I can do this in frame without. Alright. So like I said, there we go. There's our little fuzzy ink stick thing. Alright. Oh, that just looks dangerous. I didn't get any green on me. Oh well. Okay. Alright. So there's our red. Now it looks a little bit orange, but we know it's going to be red. Alright, so you're going to want to let those sit for a few hours, but given the time that it is right now, they're just going to sit overnight. So I am just going to give them just a little bit more. No, you know what? We're fine. We're fine. So, we're going to come back in the morning and finish this up. Alrighty, as you can see, they set in overnight, and they are this super rich looking color here. I ended up doing 4. So we have the rambunctious red that we did in the video, as well as forest green, but then we also have one called hot aqua, which is this really pretty teal, and fandango pink. Alrighty. So again, our handy dandy funnel, and it's real easy. Now you should, you could take out the ink fuzzy thingies in the middle, but that it is a lot messier than it needs to be. Gonna make a lot of mess. Alrighty. Alright, let me pour some of this back out, otherwise that stopper's not gonna fit in there. Oh my god, but that's so pretty! This is my craft table and it's going to be permanently just multi-neon colors, and that is fine by me. Alright, and there we have it. We have Fandango Pink alcohol ink. Alright, so I'm going to fast forward through quick time lapse of doing the other 3. Alrighty, so if you found this video helpful, go ahead and hit that big thumbs up button down there, as well as hitting that big red subscribe button. And go ahead and hit the notification bell as well, that way that you are always notified when I upload any of my videos. Down below in the description bar is going to be all of my social media links that you can follow me there We can chit chat. It'll be fun. Go ahead and leave a comment down below if you have any questions or anything you might want me to do on another Tutorial Tuesday. Until then, bye!